Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it is time to do another Stitch Fix unboxing, but this time around, I'm just gonna do what I'm calling a winter preview, mainly because we spent the entire month of October doing a fall haul fix. Every Friday, I will link the playlist above this side or this side. Can we just talk about the fact too that literally for the past couple weeks, it has been 70 degrees and within 24 hours starting last night, we have gone down to a balmy 40. It is blustery outside. So if you're new to my channel, If you're new to my channel, I am a senior stylist for Stitch Fix. Now, normally I'm getting a fix every month and I style my own fixes. Again, during the month of October, I just kind of went crazy because my fall wardrobe was in desperate need of being revamped. And truth be told, like, I didn't go too crazy when it came to updating. Like, I grabbed a couple tops, a lot of stripes, and a couple pairs of jeans, and now I am full on ready for sweater weather, mainly because same story as with my fall wardrobe. What have I been wearing? I honest to God, think I might have 4 sweaters, not counting cardigans. And taking a little field trip to my sweater cabinet, that number is actually 3. 3 sad little sweaters. Now, I also have a referral code down below that you can use to sign up. You'll get a $25 credit towards your first fix. And if you're already with Stitch Fix, make sure you go on the prowl so you can hand out your own referral code, because when people use it, the company will credit your account 25 bucks as well. Oh, so this is new. I've got a double bundle, probably because of all the cozy chunkiness I stuffed inside of this fix. Oh, I am so excited about this one. Oh, and then here is the second bundle. My goodness, look at those beauties. So of course, thanks again to the amazing people in our warehouse who put these fixes together so gorgeously. I love them. You guys, also, now that we're done with fall haul fix every Friday in October, like, what do you guys want me to do for like the next couple months leading up to the holidays? Do you want to continue on with a fix every Friday? I can probably swing that. We might have to skip a week just so I can have time to schedule my next fix because the slots tend to fill up quickly. Okay, so I'm tearing into the bigger bundle first, and this first sweater, I have seen this before in our inventory, and it has come and gone, and I'm finally able to get my hands on it. Here's what I love about it. It's the fact that it looks just like a plain blush sweater, and then you turn it around, and look at that. It has like this gorgeous tie detailing, like this little knot at the center of the back, which I think is super interesting. There's something to me about showing off the back that I think is so subtly sexy. I love it. So it has the open stitch, which I'm not super crazy about. I talk about this a lot just because that's not doing me any favors on like a freezing winter day. The yarn itself feels not like, oh my gosh, super soft, but soft enough that you know you're gonna be comfortable. It does have a little bit of ribbing on the end of the sleeves, which I also enjoy. Immediately in my mind, I thought that it had a really nice looser fit, but not so loose that it feels like you're wearing a burlap sack. It was also very soft, even with that open knit stitch. Like, I didn't feel any roughness on the skin. It just felt really nice and also had a really nice fit the whole way down the arm, all the way to the wrist. But of course, the main attraction was that plunging V-neck twist in the back. Oh my gosh, I think it's so subtly sexy the way it shows off the back and the shoulders. And it just had that beautiful drape on either side that laid perfectly. All right, total impromptu insert here, but I was editing the footage and I kept thinking about this top, wondering what it would look like if I just flipped it around. And I really like it. Like, I think it's got a really pretty silhouette. Now, obviously, these are a high-rise jean. These are actually a 10-inch rise, so they are up there. But you can see, like, it really doesn't show off that much of my midriff. There's like a little bit of a peak right here, but I could easily combat that by wearing a V-neck cami underneath, or even taking it to a tailor and just having them tack it right there. So this is like suddenly becoming a huge contender just because it's different, it's very warm, it's soft, and I love the way it looks. Oh my gosh, this next one, I literally was looking down like, what in the world is this? Because I forgot I stuck this into my fix. So this is a beautiful olive colored sweater, but what's interesting about it is that it is short sleeved. So it has a wider, shorter sleeve, which I just think is fun. Probably not like super functional for winter, but we're gonna try it anyway. It is a cowl neck, which normally I'm not a huge fan of the cowl just because I feel like it flops around and it always looks sloppy. But what I loved about this one was the buttons on the cowl. Like, how darling is that? Just that little added touch to give it something interesting. It is a wider, thicker cowl, so I'm hoping that that's gonna lend itself to being more structured than a traditional cowl neck that's like flopping around in the wind. It is a cable knit, which I think is super great, especially for the fall and winter. I like that type of texture. And then the feel of it too, it's very soft. It is more soft than I think most cable knits tend to be. Like, those can be a little bit scratchy sometimes, but this feels really good. Now this had overall just a really nice, comfortable fit. Again, loose, but not like so loose that you feel like you're swimming in it. Now, of course, to me what makes this is the button detailing on the cowl, but in typical cowl fashion, like I was definitely fussing around with it, trying to get it to lay the way I wanted it to. It did have that high-low structure, so on the back end, you definitely get the coverage that you need if you want to wear it with leggings, which is always nice because that to me gives a top like this way more versatility and you're able to create more outfits with it. And I also found that it was perfect for layering. I just threw on a striped pullover underneath that's thinner but also fitted, and it was like the perfect combination. It was so cozy, so comfortable. I love the way that the stripes looked underneath that poncho. But of course, it definitely had a dolman situation going on, and the dolman sleeve is what gives you those infamous bat wings. Oh my gosh, and the one pair of jeans I threw into this fix, I fully intended for this to be all sweaters, and then I had a man down situation. One of my jeans just totally kicked the bucket. Truth be told, they are probably 7 or 8 years old, but they were perfect, and they started like getting this massive hole in the knee. So it's time to say goodbye. And I grabbed these dark skinnies from Pistola. I love this brand. I've had huge luck with them in the past. They have a nice stretch to them. And what I loved the most was it is a clean hem at the end. No frays, no scissor hems, and those are getting like really hard to find. But you know, it's just got a nice dark rinse from the thigh all the way down to the leg. That's super consistent too, which I totally appreciate. And then you don't have that weird fading that you get sometimes from like seat down to the back of your hamstring. It's just nice, rich, and consistent the whole way through. Oh my gosh, these jeans, where do I even start? Here's the one positive. The rinse on these, absolutely stunning. The fit, good Lord. They were so thin, which surprised me because I bought Pistola jeans before and they were beautiful. Like, they fit really well. The structure was there. They had a nice thickness to them. These, I looked at the label and it's a blend of cotton, polyester, rayon, and lycra, and it was just so thin and so stretchy. Like, what was even happening here? I've never had a pair of jeans gap at the waist like that. It was just bizarre. Now, normally I'm a size 4 in jeans. I think my true size is a 6, but because of vanity sizing, I typically go with the 4. But with these, my Lord, I could have easily gone down to a 2 and probably could have stuffed myself into a 0 to get them to fit right. Otherwise, the inseam was just a little too long for me at 28 inches. That's what was giving me that bunched up look at the ankles. So really, I need like a 27 or even a 26 would probably work. Oh my gosh. Oh my Lord. This is so soft and thick. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could feel this. It feels so luxurious and rich. Oh, I'm dying. Just has a regular sleeve. It should hit me probably right around the wrist, so it is longer. And then, yeah, it is like a high-low. So you have a little bit of a longer length in the back, which is perfect because I can throw it on with leggings, my all-time favorite winter gear. So I'm so excited to try this sucker on. Can I just tell you how gorgeous of a top this is? I was blown away by the structure, number one. It is so rich feeling. Like you just put this top on and it feels so well made, super soft, very comfortable. And then the wrist, like the length of the sleeve just hits you perfectly. Of course, the coverage is totally there so you can wear it with leggings. But what I love most about this top, the versatility is unbelievable. So you can style it with something as low-key as a puffer vest, a cute little knit cap, throw on your hunter boots, and like go meet some friends out for a bonfire or go ice skating. It's also totally amazing with a clutch and a classic black heel for anything from date night to a night out with the girls, even to like a holiday party. And then it also tucks in beautifully to a skirt for like a classic Jackie O vibe. I'm telling you, I am in love with this top. And then last but not least, so here's what was so intriguing to me about this sweater. It has this really interesting neck to it. I guess you could consider this kind of a cowl. I don't know. But again, it just seemed like it was way more structured than a normal cowl. It is very, very soft. I believe it's an acrylic blend, which I tend to do well with. It's got the ribbing on the sleeves, which again, I totally appreciate. It does have a little bit of a high-low situation going on. That's interesting. I'll be curious to see how low it goes if I can get away with leggings. This sucker was so soft. Oh my gosh, like literally melting into your skin. That's how beautifully soft it was. As far as that cowl neck is concerned, if ever there were a perfect cowl, this one is it. The way it was just thicker than a normal cowl was lending itself well to laying absolutely beautifully. It had the structure. The material itself was mossy. Now, I didn't feel like it was shedding a lot. They seemed to be holding on to the fabric itself, but you can just see like that beautiful saturation of the browns and the oranges all along this top. And then the sleeves are definitely long, but one thing I found is that they cuffed beautifully. As far as the length is concerned, I felt like you're kind of in the danger zone when it comes to wearing it with leggings. Like you're just there, like you got a little bit that's showing. So if you're daring, you'd probably be fine with it. But me personally, I was just way more comfortable with the idea of staying on the safe side and wearing it with jeans. Hey guys, so I ended up only keeping, surprisingly, one thing. I went with the leopard print tunic just because I was totally in love with it and I knew I could get so much use out of it. So soft. The other ones, like to be honest with you, that green poncho, I loved it first, and then after a while I was like, that cable knit's gonna annoy me. I'm just one of those people where like seasonally I like very specific fabrics. And this is probably not gonna make any sense to most of you, but when it starts to get cold, I just want like smooth fabrics. I don't want texture, even though I said I like the texture. That tie knot top, I actually really, really liked that. I liked it much better flipped around so that the tie knot was in the front. But it made no sense to put the money behind it now when we're about to get into the freezing cold weather. And then that cowl neck, that beautiful like brownish orange cowl neck that I was obsessed with, I tried it on again and that cowl was not behaving. Like after about 6 minutes of trying to get that stupid thing to lay straight, I was like, all right, I'm done. And then I noticed like the mossy fabrication was starting to irritate my skin. Like my skin is so sensitive, and so that was a no. And I'm gonna go ahead and schedule my next fix, but are there any other like stores that you want me to start doing try-ons with? I know it's popular to do like Walmart try-ons and Target try-ons and Loft and Old Navy and Express, like whatever. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna buy a lot of it, but I'd be happy to try it on if you'd be interested. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what kind of content you guys wanna see. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.